What is going on? Very exciting day today. We're going to show you and kick off a brand new YouTube series, or a YouTube video at least, building Sculpt 2.0. This is where we're at. We are in Ashington, Northumberland, just across about 9 miles away from Newcastle. Obviously, people from Newcastle will know and will be aware of it. We are next to Clovelly Cars, next to Doves. We're going to show you just what we're getting up to, where we are at right now with the build, and try and explain a little bit about hopefully what the image is going to look like once it comes to life very soon. Right, first things first, we're walking through the door. Okay, this is going to be our sort of entrance way here. So essentially what you are going to have, and what you can see here, is stage one of you coming into the gym, and this will be a cordoned off section where we are entering the gym. There will be iPads on the wall to get signed up. Okay, you'll be able to get day passes, monthly, set up your membership, all of that, zero contract going in. The staircase will be there going up onto second floor. Okay, so that's exactly what's going to happen there. And then moving through into here, this is going to be cordoned off. This is going to be basically your front of house. And then going into the speed lanes, which are going to be situated here. Now, these two speed lanes are going to be essentially like passport control, so you can actually just QR code. Hopefully you can still hear us. QR code, fingerprint scanner, anything you want to get into the gym, okay? A couple of different options. Here will be like your vending machines and stuff like that. But then moving into here, this is going to be probably one of our best selling points, okay? So all of the Sculpt classes that we've done in Sculpt over the last 5 years, our lift classes Mondays and Thursdays, Tuesday reshape, which is essentially like bodybuilding, toning up, functional bodybuilding, work capacity Wednesdays, fitness Fridays, sweat Saturdays, all of that good stuff will be in this classroom here. So I tell you what, we'll actually go in the classroom. So if you can imagine, this is our class sort of square room. We're going to have a nice flashy sign on the wall at the back over there. That's where the coach will essentially be most of the time. But I want you to think about it just like Sculpt will almost have like lanes. So you're going to have like barbell movement at the front of the room, then going into dumbbell, sort of the primal sort of like them dumbbell hit stations. So a little bit more functional than you say your average Globo gym bench. That's going to be lane number 2. Assault bikes, skis, rowers, all of your functional stuff. So loads of pumping music, sick lights on the wall, bouncing in here. This is going to be your selling point. We'll have like 40 classes a week. So you're talking 6, 7, 9:30, 12 p.m, 5, 6, and 7 every single day, weekdays, and then obviously a little bit different on the weekends. But essentially that's going to be where it is. So this will have anywhere from 12 to 20 people depending on the type of class. And that's where you will be, that's essentially where it's going to be bouncing, okay? So moving back into the Globo side of the gym, you come back through here. So essentially you've came through the speed lanes, unless you went upstairs for the changing room area and stuff like that. You are going to be along here, right? This is kind of our standard, well, the full open space of the gym here is going to be your standard gym, right? But we are going to have, starting from here, our conventional bikes, conventional row machines, coming further along here, into the treadmills, and then 2 Stairmasters, which we're pushing it a little bit for height. I don't think anyone who's maybe over 6'3" is going to have a great time in there, but you'll still be able to manage. Again, moving further along from here, going into our, obviously, primal. It's going to be a flagship primal gym, so kitted out all the way along the back wall. You're going to have your dumbbells from sort of 2.5 all the way to 50 kilos, 60 kilos, something like that, with multiple benches. So that's going to be our open space for going in there. All the space in between here, in between this open central part of the gym, is going to be where our strength equipment is. So you're talking your cables, your lat pull down, your hack squats, your leg press, all of your strength equipment is actually going to be the majority of that open space inside the gym. And then going over to this wall over here, if you imagine the pillars from kind of where that sort of electrical box is there, to further down to the door and the fire exit there, that is going to be our functional fitness space. So that is essentially where you are going to have what you would class like our standard sort of, you twist the bar, you do any gymnastics. Obviously, it's extra squat racks. It just gives people a free space to kind of do that form of training and kind of probably create circuits and stuff like that over there. Yeah. Moving further along into here, going into this far corner and the back wall, like our highest position here. If you imagine from this area in the corner where the boys are here, all the way along here is where you are going to have your 3 squat racks. So that'll be where powerlifting platforms are, you know, the standard squat racks. The majority of lifting in a Globo gym will be down that bottom there. Yeah. So all of that, 3 big powerlifting stations there, but also 3 extra squat racks embedded in the rig. So whether you're more functional fitness, more CrossFit, whatever you want to call it, or whether you are just old school strength and then coming into the central area where your cables are, where your leg press is, whatever that is all going to be taken care of. And then essentially, really, if you come all the way over here, the only real remaining part is the upstairs, which is getting formed and getting built here. So if you imagine all the way down this end here, where we first came in the room, you're going to have your staircase coming up right in that far corner, going into a bit of a chill zone, a bit of a corridor, and a stretching ab mobility area, which is going to be hard up against the glass. So hopefully the concept is you come in, do a little bit of mobility, do stretching, chill out area there, but you can see over into the class for if you're potentially on the next class in that next hour. If not, you are just going straight through the corridor into the changing rooms, and then we will have the male changing rooms first. Hopefully going to try and make them as good as possible. I've got the image in my head, but we're trying to work it through. Then we've got the dream team up there building the female changing rooms right now. So essentially, both change rooms are going to have a sauna that'll be 6 to 8 people in there. They are going to be on this side of the wall. So when you come into the changing rooms, you've got the option to just use the changing rooms, use the toilet facilities, use the showers, or go into the next section. And there will be a male and a female sauna just to keep it separate and keep it nice. But this is the space. This is where we're up to right now. The date is currently Friday the 7th of July. Still hopefully on track for an August opening, but there's a hell of a lot going on right now. And yeah, functional fitness space there, powerlifting, squat racks, heavy stuff there, standard strength equipment, leg press, leg extension, everything in the middle of the floor. Sick dumbbell section, which is going to be unbelievable and have more benches than you can ever imagine, so you're never going to get stuck with that. Obviously 3 big squat racks there, 3 functional fitness squat racks there, so you should hopefully never be without a squat rack, which is my pet hate. All your cardio equipment there, your CV equipment, stretching area, mobility, everything up there, and then our famous Sculpt classroom, which is going to be in the mix there. For anyone who actually is interested, who's in the area, we are going to have an early bird membership, which is going to be $19.99. Only for the first 200 members, and we are going to do pre-sale hopefully from 17th of July. So you have just under 28 days to sign up and you will be locked in with that price, whereas everyone else is going to be going up to $29.99, and then we're going to basically tier it. So if the earlier you commit to the gym, the more you save, and you're going to have, like I said, more than 40 classes a week to choose from. So this is where we're at right now. It's starting to come together, starting to come alive a little bit now. There's a lot of stuff going on. Just finished off having 3 arguments with my dad about lighting because he's giving us a hand with that. And apart from that, Sculpt 2.0, baby. Over and out. Give the video a like, give it a thumbs up. Hopefully you'll see this on Instagram too. We'll repurpose it. And 17th of August, that's what we're shooting for.